Hey everyone, welcome back to Down South Armory. I'm Sean. Thanks for watching. I know it's been a while since I've posted any content on here, but as I've said in comments, people's asking about previous other videos, I've been dealing with some health issues, but hopefully we got that squared away and I can get back to making content for y'all. But as y'all can guess, today's going to be a video. And if you're wondering what the video is going to be on, I was kind of wondering myself, and then I figured I'd do it on the Echo. Yeah, I did it. I took the plunge. The wife don't know yet. Please don't tell her. Anyways, as far as the Echo trigger goes, I ordered this trigger back in January, and I received it in June, mid-June. So I've had the trigger for about a month now, and since then I've put between 15 to 2,000 rounds through the Ruger, which brings the Ruger up to about right at a 5,000 round count. Which I'll do a 5,000 round review on that rifle in a separate video. But anyways, I'm not going to go through the firing of it. This is a tabletop review. As far as the Echo trigger goes, there's some myths out there. I'll call them advertising myths. And we're going to clear those up today. Of course, and again, remember, I have a sample of one. This is my experience with my Echo trigger. So, as far as some of the things that they advertise that I have found to be false has been really with the whole you'll always get a shot on the pull, never on the release. Now that statement holds true when your magazine runs dry and you reload. You'll always get a shot on the pull, not the release. But one thing I found while shooting from the bench over the weekend was that if you don't deliberately pull this trigger far enough to the rear to hit that sweet spot in Echo mode and let it go, well, you're not going to get a bang. So, just testing it out, I didn't want to cycle, the weapon and do an immediate action on it. So I pull the trigger again and pull, and you feel like it's a reset. That's the only way I know how to say it. And then you let go, and without warning, bang, gun goes off. Now I did email Fostech about that because I thought that, hey, you're always supposed to get a shot on the pull, never on the release. They informed me that that was what I was experiencing was normal. If you don't hit that sweet spot and you release the trigger, it's not going to go bang. So, and it's only happened 2 times, and both times I was shooting from the bench. I was just, testing out. I wasn't doing quick shots. It was, 1 second shots. The second thing the complaint that I have on this is the pins for your trigger. The pins want to come out. These are the factory pins that came with my Ruger. Whenever you can, easily, with just your thumb, you can push them back into place without any problem. Cycle the weapon. Let's make sure weapon's clear. Pull the trigger. Cycle it. The pins move forward. Both of them. More so the bottom one than the top. So, I'm looking at other options on how to keep that from happening, but still working on it. The other second issue I have, and this is just me nitpicking, because I think for a $500 trigger, the fit should be a lot better, is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it, but the gap with the trigger, or with the safety selector. I mean, not a big deal, but still, just one of those things I'm nitpicking at. Now let's go over things that I like about the trigger. When you're in regular semi-auto mode, I wouldn't say it's a competition trigger. It's not a competition trigger by no means. But it is a nice two-stage trigger. You have an initial take up and then brake at what feels to be right about 4 pounds. There is a bit of over travel with it, but it's no big deal. Now when you go to the Echo mode, it is a completely different beast. On your pull, yes, you have a two-stage trigger, but it's real gritty, it's spongy, and when it brakes, there is a hell of a lot of over travel, and the only thing I can figure is, to get that trigger going far enough back to hit that reset. So when you release it, you get your second shot. You're definitely not going to do any surgical work with this trigger while it's in Echo mode. It's just not going to happen. Probably if a lot better shots than probably could do it. One thing that I was going to throw into what I don't like about it was how stiff the safety is. But it's still a little bit stiff, but I'm noticing the more rounds you put through it, that is loosening up. A good deal. Loosening it up. Installation took me about 10 minutes, tops. And I did not actuate the trigger and have all your turbo spring, hyperfire springs and everything else go flying apart. Yay, go me. Let's see, what else? As far as reliability of the trigger, I have had absolutely no issues whatsoever. It has been 100% reliable. No light primer strikes. None of that jazz. It's just performed flawlessly. Now, the only thing that I have noticed, and this is kind of a bad thing, is, and I'm not sure if the Ruger AR is technically considered a mil-spec AR. I need to look more into that. The gas rings on your bolt. I've gone through 2 sets of them. Just with one 30-round PMag mag dump. You last couple rounds, all of a sudden you get a big blast of gas right back in your face. Sure enough, you take the bolt carrier apart, take the bolt out, gas rings are shot. Now I have ordered some gas rings from Bravo Company, and on the last outing, I haven't had any issues. Gas rings seem to be holding up. So, good for Bravo Company. Now let's talk about practicality. A lot of people, they're going to shy away from buying the Echo trigger just because, let's face it, it is expensive. It's after shipping, it is $497 is what I paid for this trigger. The wait time isn't 6 months no more. It's down to less than 30 days from what I understand. But, people are just going to be kind of shied away from it because of the price. Now, considering that a legal transferable full auto M4 carbine is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of $15,000 to $20,000 with the background check, $200 tax stamp, $500 doesn't sound too bad. I would estimate that as far as my trigger finger, this thing's getting on up to about 550 to 650 rounds a minute. So I mean it's great for going to the range and having fun with, just doing mag dumps. The controlled pairs, easy, awesome, they're great. Now as far as whether it's practical, I think that's completely in your own opinion. You have to make that decision for yourself. As far as just a range toy, sure. As far as being a fighting tool for your go-to AR, well, this is now my only AR, my Ruger. So, obviously, it's my go-to AR. With having, close to 2,000 rounds through it, I would like to put at least another 2,000 rounds through it before I give it the solid thumbs up, where I would trust my life and my family's life to it. So far it's proven itself. As far as a fighting tool for home defense, shit hit the fan. Yeah, the Echo mode is going to serve you well with, fast follow-up shots, controlled pairs. As far as laying down a suppressing fire, it's going to do that very well. For close in, within 25 yards, yeah, just pumping that trigger, if you got good trigger control and you can control the weapon, yeah, I can see it being, practical use. So, I don't really know what else to say about it. I mean, you get the drop-in trigger, which, that's what they're touting it is. It's not really so much a drop-in trigger. And as you know, you get your bolt carrier group, which is, modified there on the rear. Not much different, but, you can modify, a bolt carrier group to work with this. I haven't done it, but I've seen it done on other videos, other YouTubers have done. So, I would like to hear y'all's opinion. Y'all drop, a comment and let me know. Do y'all think that this would be a practical option for a fighting AR or for a go-to AR? For home defense, I mean, I can definitely see where it would serve in, 3-gun and do extremely well in that. For the faster follow-up shots. I mean, this regular semi-auto, like I said, it's not really a competition trigger, but it's a good trigger. It's far better than what came in the Ruger. I wouldn't say it's as good as the Ruger Elite 452 trigger that I installed in here and had in here for the longest time, but it's definitely a good in-between. So, but like I said, y'all drop a comment. Let me know what y'all would think about it, and I would just like to have, a discussion over it. Anyways, y'all have a good one. Thank you for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.